So I'm having a chat with Beaux Gris Gris and the Apocalypse. How are you both?
Good. How are you?
Not too bad, thanks so much. So we've just been playing a new single of yours called "Oh Yeah." Tell us a little bit about the single first of all.
Ooh, it's a rock and roll glam extravaganza that's kind of, a little bit Chuck Berry based to it. So I kind of did some Chuck Berry like lyrics of like kind of telling a little story about my life, a little like ode to his Promised Land song. And so it's just a very fun hopefully, rock and roll driving song that people are enjoying.
Good. Great to hear. And that is coming off your new record out May the 3rd. What can we expect to hear on the record?
Well, it's quite a varied record, I'd say. We called it Hot Nostalgia Radio because there's just a bunch of different kind of styles and genres that all come from the same place, all come from the roots of of rock and roll and blues and soul. But packaged up in kind of a neat little journey through different styles, but always we put the radio in there because we wanted each song to feel like an obvious kind of almost radio hit type song.
Yeah, almost as if you're scrolling through the dial. So kind of the beginning of the album is very rock radio, and then you might kind of go over to more like a bluesy soul-y station, and then you might head over to some like roots rock Americana. So it kind of takes you through a journey of kind of various styles, but it was just kind of what was naturally coming out as we were songwriting, and I just wanted kind of every song. I don't think we have any super long songs on the album. I think in fact we have some like 2-minute songs, so just like a lot of like radio bangers, simple songs that hopefully just connect to people and people enjoy listening to.
Yeah, nice. And the sound that you've created with this record, was it the plan to create those sounds, or is it simply just how it turned out in the studio?
The basic kind of tracking of the record was all done live and in the same room with the same players. So we always thought that even though the songs were kind of like I said, kind of going on a journey through these genres, they were all played by the same people at the same setup with the same sound. So that's kind of shaped
over 9 days. So it was just kind of it's at the end of the day it's a band playing together, and I think it all sounds cohesive, even though you might kind of change genres a little bit. And from your kind of question, was it planned, or we had written, it's been probably 4 years since we wrote an album, because the last album was written pre-pandemic, even though it was released after the pandemic. So we had like 100 songs to choose from. So, we could have maybe only chose like all rockers or all ballads or something, but I thought that would be very boring. So we really wanted to, our last album was only 8 tracks, and I really wanted to give the fans like a lot more songs and a lot more diversity. And then also thinking about our live shows, how do we, what are we missing from our live shows? Well, we wanted more rockers, and we wanted, some more ode to Louisiana, where I'm from. So we have like a Cajun song. And so it was just kind of also like filling in the gaps a little bit of what we felt like we were missing before.
Yeah, for sure. And the tracks that didn't make it onto this record, what do you do with those now? Do you consider them for next time, or do you bin them off and start again?
I think
some are for next, for sure.
Yeah, I think it all depends on where we're at when we come to record the next record and see what fits in.
Yeah,
there's definitely some songs which I was kind of like sad that we didn't get on this record, but also
we were already doing too many songs. We already had to do a double vinyl, so you start reaching, and they're all very short songs. So 14 songs, you start to like have to make some concessions on what can fit on a vinyl. So we're doing a double 45, but had we done too many more, we wouldn't have been able to fit them on the record. So I think saving some that we think are gems for later, and maybe a different evolution of what's next. Or sometimes like some of the songs actually on this album were pieces of songs from the past. So Satisfy Your Queen was a chorus that I had. but it got kind of remashed into a new song because Robin had some new riffs for it. And Harder to Breathe is a song that I've had for 20 years that I've just never released, and it just felt right. So, you know, you always kind of have this like collection. It's like you're hoarding songs and lyrics, and at least I do. And I have like, you know, thousands of notes of songs. So you never know kind of what will kind of be reborn.
Yeah, for sure. And you've been doing a lot of touring recently. How have your shows been going?
Very good. We've been selling out almost every show, which is amazing because I mean, we've sold out shows before, but this is the first time where like almost every show on the tour is sold out, or, you know, full places to places we've never been before, or a place like Aldershot, we played to like maybe 30 people last time we were there, and this time it was like 150 or something. So it's pretty amazing, the reaction we've been getting from the new songs, from radio, from just the support, and people really loving what we're doing.
Yeah, great stuff. And you've got loads more dates still to come as well. What's your plan for the rest of this year and doing some shows?
So we're coming back to England in July. So we got like kind of 10-day run or 7-day run then.
Yeah.
Doing a couple festivals. We're doing Europe in the fall, and then we're planning to come back to the UK early next year.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And lots of California and United States and stuff.
States and
Yeah.
that too.
Yeah, and
we'll be doing,
alongside the United States and the UK dates, are you hoping to do some more other countries into Europe and elsewhere?
yeah, so we go to Germany and
We're doing our first, we're going back to Netherlands and Belgium, which we've been to before, and then we're going to Germany for the first time in November. So that'll be exciting.
Yeah, and then in amongst all of that, we plan to make a lot more kind of video content for all of the records. So if you don't get to see us live, we're filming and making a concert film. So the Devices show that we're doing on this tour, we're filming that, and we're also filming. So that's like a big room. We're playing to like 300-400 people.
It's Robin's hometown.
My hometown.
So it's going to be a big deal.
And then we're also filming a couple of dates. We sold out 3 dates in a row at a place called Barnard Swick Music and Arts Center, which is this tiny kind of basement room which holds like 60 people.
But it's really cool. It's like rock and roll club themed.
Yeah,
it's really neat.
A really cool little vibey club. So we're gonna have those two kind of contrasting things. We're gonna do a music sort of concert film of
like
some
Blu-ray kind of thing.
Blu-ray, DVD,
digital streaming.
If you can't see us touring this year, there'll be that, so you'll be able to go and see a concert. But yeah, we hope to be back. We're back in July and we're doing a bunch of UK dates, but then another extensive tour at the beginning of 2025. So yeah.
Nice. Excellent. Well, guys, it's been a pleasure having a catch up with you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Jim.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.